About me growing up, Southern Miss has always been on my radar. I watched Southern Miss since I was a young child, and they're not far from home, so there was always pretty much my backyard. And when I was making my visits, I had a couple of visits, and I was known as a sleeper prospect. I wasn't picked up by big schools. They didn't really look at me too much. But Southern Miss has always been somewhere that I've always looked at, and it's always been somewhere that I've always considered. And when they gave me a scholarship to come here, of course I accepted it. When I came on my visit, I felt the love, I felt the brotherhood. I love tradition. Since I've been here, I've never regretted my decision since I've been here. My dad, he's from the coast also. He played football and he wanted to come here. Unfortunately, he didn't get the scholarship. He didn't get the opportunity I did. But we've always watched Southern Miss football games. While I was playing, I've always looked up to Southern Miss. I came to a couple games, especially when I was recruited. I came to a couple, and I just love the atmosphere, and I love the electricity that was on the field, and I just want to be a part of that, and I got the opportunity to come here. Coming to Southern Miss was more of a humbling experience for me. I feel like coming from a 6A football team, I guess I was the big dog when I was there, but coming here, I was a little pup in a little kettle. It just, to me, it felt like it had to humble me. It set me down. It made me sit back and think to myself, like, everybody on this team can play. You know, in high school, you had a couple people that could play. Everybody else was just there. But coming to Southern Miss, everybody was great athletes. Everybody had a future. Everybody came here because they were the best players on their team. And it made me actually work harder, made me want to become a better player, a better student athlete. And just by coming here, it made me become a better man in general, and I'm glad I came here for all that. Well, but more than any other position on the field, I have to count on my brothers beside me. No matter if it's quarterback or running back or linebacker, it's more of an individual position. To play an offensive line, it's more about teamwork. I have to have the person beside me playing their best game while I'm playing my best game. We have to have that connection on the field and off the field. And that's why most of the time you probably see us going out to eat or spend a lot of time together, because that connection and camaraderie that we need, like you see it on the field. And if we didn't have that connection, then we won't be able to make the plays and be able to make the executions that you see in the game. Well, my most influential person is my dad, of course. He came from the same high school I did, Harrison Central. He was a sleeper prospect too. He was not picked up by big time schools. And like I said, Southern Miss was not one of his scholarship offers. He had to go to a D2 school in Oklahoma. But he went to Gulf Coast Community College. He said he loved it there, and that's where he got picked up. And I guess just from his experience, from what he's seen, Southern Miss has always been, the top people in Mississippi especially. And so he kind of just gave me that recognition that I should go to a school of Southern Miss, because everybody that comes here works hard. Everybody comes here with a little chip on their shoulder. Everybody here is, are humble athletes, and they do go to the next level. I can't tell you about everybody else, but the person I looked up to growing up was Jeff Saturday. He was a center, played offensive line, and he was a person that was not looked up too much. He was a shorter person, but he was always a good athlete. He was not drafted. But look at him now, he's going in the Hall of Fame sometime soon, and now he's like a commentator for ESPN. I mean, he's pretty much lives the underdog's life. People didn't look up to him. Just like Southern Miss will blow everybody's radar, but when they play us, they will remember us. And same thing about Jeff Saturday. I play left guard. I've been playing left guard for the past 3 years. Before that, I played right guard, and I'm second string center. And so I kind of have to know everything that's on the offensive line. If I had to play tackle, they threw me out of tackle, I feel like I know what to do. But I just feel like I just want to be that versatile guy. I don't want to give them any excuses for me not being able to play that position. I feel like if they throw me out there, I'm going to know what to do, I'm going to know my calls, and I'll be able to execute to the best of my abilities. As of right now, going to the next level is the dream. And I'm a communication studies major. And as of right now, I do have a job offer to be a sales representative for Hershey's chocolate. And I feel like that's been a job, career choice of mine that I want to do for a couple of years. I feel like it's something that I'm good at. I feel like it's something that would be a great fit for me. And so unless God's willing and let me go to the league, that'll be my next move. I feel like people were going to be saying that Southern Miss explosiveness is still there. It's probably even better. I feel like last year was just a little sample of what's coming up. I feel this year we're going to blow up and we're going to be better than we were last year. I guarantee it.